What is going on, fellow gamers and cosplayers? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of MSP Reviews. I'm one of your co-hosts, Manny, or ThatCosplayGuy, and today we're checking out the demo for Final Fantasy XV episode Duscae for the PlayStation 4. So I'm setting up our audio options, and I know many of you have been craving those Japanese audio with English subs, but unfortunately the demo, and I hope it's just the demo alone, only lets me do Japanese audio with no English subs. So to appease everyone, we'll go ahead and roll with the English audio, and since this music is so tight, I'll be quiet so you can enjoy.
If only somebody hadn't wrecked the car. God, unbelievable.
Oh, I would hate to be that guy. Oh, come on, don't be that way. You know I didn't mean to do it.
Of course not. Sabotage is far beyond you. It's futile.
Rise and shine, princess.
Tremors. Now you did it.
Just call me Titan.
Morning there, buddy.
Eyes open.
And he's up.
Not technically up.
Not technically having our automobile repaired and heading to Corthus, then?
No turning back now, Your Highness. Gotta pay his enormousness a visit.
Yeah. Wonder what it's like outside. Wow! Couldn't ask for better weather.
Ah, good day for walking. Aren't we lucky? We're well short of the amount due, I'm afraid.
We need to think bigger. Like, Behemoth big?
Hunting down its horns could get us the money, if it doesn't get us killed.
Wouldn't worry. We're as good as dead without the car anyway.
Might already be a lost cause.
Hey, if Cindy says she can fix it, that's good enough for me.
And since she's gone to all the trouble of servicing it nearby, we need only concern ourselves with one thing and one thing alone.
The money.
Simple enough. We hawk whatever we hunt till we come up with the cash, then fetch the car.
Our goal today is to get about an hour's playthrough in this demo. Now for those of you who don't have that much time, I've listed in the description below a bunch of shortcut links to the juicier parts of the video. Otherwise, for the rest of you, stay tuned and I hope you enjoy what you see. Right now we're experiencing the game through the eyes of the main character, Noct. And to his left, or the guy with the glasses as we pan around here, there we are, is Ignis. And then in the front there, the guy with the muscles and the tattoos we saw earlier is Gladulus, and to his right, the shorter blonde hair guy is Prompto. Now, not much is said so much about the relationship between these guys, although something tells me there's going to be some awesome history.
Noct, what do you say we check this out?
What?
Nice. Hold up a sec.
Huh?
I'm going all out. Just don't get too carried away.
Show when to talk.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, at this point I have done the tutorial before. In fact, my first playthrough I sucked really bad, so I got a little practice in, as you can probably see here. But for the most part it's pretty straightforward, and they do a nice job in terms of letting you know how to move and how to block and how to attack. And it runs rather smoothly, I thought. But I'll let you all be the judge.
Can't stop Noct.
Now this next move you see here, the warp or warp attack, it really comes in handy not just for jumping on ledges like you see here, but also for bridging the gap between you and opponent, especially if we want to set up a combo like I'm doing here. You'll see me do it quite often in the later gameplay. It's kind of tricky to pull that last one off, but when you do, it's pretty awesome.
Whoa! This guy.
Hands now!
One thing I do like about the parrying in this game is that it's actually not too bad to pull off, but it is difficult just enough so when you do, you feel pretty awesome. One feature I really like, which you can see here, is that in the midst of combat you can actually pause and then re-decide which weapons you want to use in the order in which Noct uses them, so then that way you could either stack up on health or you can deal out the most damage depending on what kind of enemy you're facing.
You owe me one. Thanks. I owe you one. Well, it's not far from here.
Is, anybody else feeling a little out of their league?
Just don't let your guard down.
Like, that's what I was gonna do.
Stagging now. Let's clean him up quick.
Gotcha! Buzz off!
Go! Stay down! Hey! Gotcha!
Come on, gotta keep moving.
What are we looking at?
This creature is known as a saber tusk. It skewers prey with its tusks, extracting game from the safety and comfort of burrows.
That's a bit heartless.
Yeah, don't think we'll be befriending any.
Now in this scene here, I was trying to reach those mammoth-like creatures in the far distance there, and for the most part it looked like the lake was shallow enough, but I guess in some areas you can't go out due to the limitations of the terrain, which makes sense, no complaints here, but overall I really like what I see, especially with the reflections in the water and just the way even the grass flows. It's pretty amazing.
Focus.
Easy as they come.
Let's clean them up quick.
That's now.
Never miss.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Knocked? Gotcha! Watch where you swing that thing!
All's well that ends well.
Again, as you can see here, I'm switching weapons again because I realized with that last battle, my enemies seemed to be moving around a lot faster, and I started out with a two-handed sword, which is probably not the best idea, so I'm switching up to something that has a bit more finesse and reach, as you can see with the spear.
Yeah.
This way, if the map's anything to go off.
The Imperial Army?
The hell are they doing here?
Looking for a fight, no doubt.
Well, they found one.
Heads up!
MTs.
Why do you call them that?
Agitation inside.
Hey, now! Where'd you learn that one, Knocked?
Gotcha!
Good going.
Here goes nothing!
That's all she wrote.
Let me tell you, that last battle seemed pretty quick, but the first time I played against those guys, they were pretty brutal, and I did not get the drop on them.
Knocked, over here.
Yeah.
So shifting gears here, if you recall, our main objective was to hunt down the Behemoth. So in this section here, we're going to get up close and personal.
Knocked. Hold up. Here we go.
So this segment here I purposely included because I wanted to show you guys that this game isn't all about action or mindless running around. In fact, this stealth segment caught me off guard because, for one, I didn't expect it, but also what's nice is it leads to the final buildup of the battle with the Behemoth. So now that we've gotten through the stealth section, we're about to see the lair of the Behemoth, as well as what kind of game plan you and your crew are going to create in order to bring down the beast.
This way. Prompto.
Yeah? Yes, sir!
Gladio.
Gotcha.
Highness. Focus. Yeah, by all means. No time to dilly-dally.
Come and get me.
Over here! It's time! I got it! Pronto!
Going for it!
At last!
Yeah,
Oh yeah! Woo! We got some real chemistry here.
that's what I call teamwork. Impeccable.
Your Highness! This is no time for a nap.
Not! Oh! Get ready for the big one!
Size of him. I didn't know they made him that big.
So, how do we take him on?
Carefully. One mistake could be our last.
Looking for me?
All right. I've seen it. Up and at it. Time is on their side. We should go.
We're in over our heads! Not! Get a move on!
Highness! Not!
Not! Get a move on! Not! Get a move on!
Highness! Not! Highness! Watch out! Highness!
Not! Get him!
Not! Highness!
Not! Get a move on!
All present and accounted for.
The leveling system in this demo is rather interesting because rather than happening immediately after each battle, you can run across these checkpoints where you can either choose to rest or move on. However, it's in your advantage to rest because, as you can tell, we're leveling up here like crazy and getting a sweet meal out of it.
Some real rest is long overdue.
Once again, I'm kind of switching things up and taking a break from the battle. This time we're going to interact with some NPCs, and hey, who doesn't want to see some chocobos?
Wow, that's adorable. Shall we feed the birds again, dear?
Oh, yes! I love watching their little beaks peck at their greens and grains.
I gather you're all taking in the sights. Sure are a lot to take in around these parts. But you'll steer clear of that cave nearby if you know what's good for you. Wouldn't want that to be the last sight you see. What's that? Come around looking for a Chocobo ride? Well, you're out of luck. They're not ready. Much appreciated.
We need to practice our chocobo riding if we're gonna get any better.
Wouldn't a car be better, dear?
You silly. How could anything be better than spending time with a chocobo?
Let's hit it. Pronto!
Be right there.
That's another thing I like about this game is, yeah, you know, we encountered the Behemoth earlier, and yeah, really I probably should go after him, but you know what, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to check out this cave that everyone's been raving about.
Are you okay? Hey, I can't hear you.
That's it! I quit! What the hell are we doing here? Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes? Thing tried to drag me off!
Hands now!
Not cool, not cool, not cool! That's it! I quit!
I need backup. Hey, I can't hear you. This way.
It's crossing the line!
Right hand slipped.
Stay alert.
Glad you were there.
Gotcha!
You like that? Never knew what hit him.
Thanks now! Gotcha! Oh my! Thanks now!
Sweet!
I know, you all wanted to see what the story was with that tree, but no spoilers here. However, in the meantime, remember those rest stops we ran into earlier? Well, the nice thing is once you've visited one, you can include it on your map as a fast travel point, so then that way you can get places a lot faster, unless you're into romping around all over the place.
Never miss!
So, abruptly jumping back into the action here, we're going up against the Behemoth for the final time. Let's see if we are successful in defeating him or not. Otherwise, this pretty much concludes this video. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of MSP Reviews, and I'm your co-host Manny, or That Cosplay Guy, saying see you next time.
Yeah!
that thing.